House of Pain Wrestling was live this past weekend in Renneth and St Anne's. We saw the House of Pain Championship on the line, and we saw the next batch of House of Pain stars making their debuts. My name is Dan Edwards. This is the House of Pain Wrestling Recap. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And now let's get things started with Renneth on Friday the 26th of September. The show kicked off with tag team action, as it was the team of the Instigator Nate Ajax and the Last True Hooligan Ruddy taking on the Tribal Beef Grayson Clay and the Bare Knuckle Boxer Rocky Underwood. As the match was coming to a close, it looked like Rocky was closing in on victory as he set up for his haymaker, but Nate managed to reverse this and hit Rocky with his devastating black hole slam to pin him and secure the victory. The Tag Team Champions Big Man Inc. came out to the ring next, as it was Jackie T in singles action taking on the Full Throttle champion Scooter. During the match though, Adam Bolt tried to get involved and ended up in the ring, but Scooter managed to send Jackie colliding into Adam. He then surprised Jackie with a roll-up to pick up the win. It was 6-man tag team action next, as it was the TikTok Kid Zach Davey teaming up with A+ Riley Miles and the Badman Josh Fenrir to take on Max Chimera and the Youngbloods of Jackson Ellis and Antra Powers. Eventually it came down to Max and Riley was setting up for his A+ DDT, but Max managed to reverse out of this, hit a stunner and pin Riley Miles to secure the win. Jaden Law came out to the ring next and called out Tristan Wheeler for ripping up his golden ticket last month. This is when Tristan came out to the ring along with myself, because Tristan knew it was my birthday, and as a special birthday treat, he was going to let me beat up Jaden Law. Jaden said he knew that Tristan would have a trick up his sleeve, so came prepared and pulled out some treasure, which is when Mr. Riggs came out to ringside and we had ourselves a tag team match. Eventually it was Jaden coming off the top of Mr. Riggs with a huge splash onto Tristan, pinning him and stealing the victory, and in the process ruining my birthday. In the main event of the night, the House of Pain Championship was on the line as Johnny Sharp was defending his title against an opponent of the ring announcer Carl's choice. Carl announced that his opponent and challenger would be Renneth's own Cobie Woods. After one hell of a back and forth match, it was Cobie Woods going for the Cobie Cutter, but Johnny managed to catch Cobie in midair, lock in his vicious sleeper hold and force Cobie Woods to submit, meaning that Johnny Sharp is still the House of Pain champion. Moving on to St Anne's now on Saturday the 27th of September, and it was a very special show as it was debut day where 4 new stars were making their in-ring debut. In the opening contest, it was the Heritage Champion Oscar Prospero in non-title action against the debuting Kaiba. Kaiba went toe-to-toe with the Heritage Champion, but towards the end of the match, Oscar was setting up for his headlock driver, but Khyber managed to avoid this and reverse it into a pin attempt, but Oscar managed to shift his weight into a pin attempt of his own, pinning the newcomer, but it looks like Khyber has got a bright future going toe-to-toe with one of House of Pain's champions. The next debutee was the grappler from Grimsby, Lewis Reaper, who was going one-on-one with the gladiator Shea Tillis. After a hard-hitting match, it was Shea hitting the call of the Colosseum to pin Lewis Reaper. Our next debutee was All Eyes on Me Shane Colwell, who was going one-on-one with Lexi Morgan. After a back and forth match, Lexi was going for a superplex onto Shane, but Shane shoved Lexi off of the ropes and then came flying off the top with a diving elbow to pin Lexi Morgan, picking up their first win in their first ever match. After the match though, Lexi was incredibly frustrated and stormed off from ringside, which was very uncharacteristic of Lexi Morgan. The Bullring's Isaac Carver, accompanied by Xander Scott, was in action next, as he was taking on the debutee of the director, Joshua Buck. This match had been building for weeks, with Isaac bullying Joshua at ringside while he was there filming content for the House of Pain social media pages, and this was a hard-hitting match that even saw Xander trying to get involved, but Joshua took him out with a huge clothesline. This briefly distracted Joshua though, which allowed Isaac to hit a white noise, pinning the director, meaning that Isaac Carver picked up the win. Up next, we were scheduled to have Jaden Law going one-on-one with the super duper star Razor Johnson, but after Jaden made his entrance, one of the special guest ring announcers, Zach Davey, said that he had received a message from Razor Johnson and that he was unwell and unable to attend, but he had sent a suitable replacement to face Jaden, and that was his bodyguard, the debuting huge Mr. Charlie. Jaden, not one to back down from a challenge, threw everything he had at Mr. Charlie, but he was no match for the huge opponent, and eventually Mr. Charlie locked in a full Nelson, forcing Jaden Law to pass out, meaning that Mr. Charlie won his debut via referee stoppage. After the match, Jaden was unable to make it back to his feet, so the other special guest ring announcer, the returning H-Block, had to help Jaden to the back. In the main event of the night, it was a huge 10-person tag team match, as it was the TikTok Kid Zach Davey, A+ Riley Miles, the Monster Rayner, the Witch of the Ring Spectra, and the Bullring's Xander Scott, taking on the team of the Stormbreaker Marley Hayden, Mikey McLovin, Dolly Darling, Rosa Keaton PI, and the Full Throttle champion Scooter. After one hell of a back and forth match, it was eventually Scooter coming flying off the top rope with a frog splash to Xander Scott to pick up the win for the team. Well, that is all I do have time for today, so thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time right here on the House of Pain Wrestling Recap.